Hello everyone and welcome to a new Horizon 5 seasonal summary episode. The new Series 11 Winter has arrived, along with the chance to get some new cars by earning the points from the festival playlist events and Hot Wheels map, besides the other seasonal rewards. Details and timestamps are in the video description, while any of my tunes can be found by my gamertag. Also, for more help and share codes, you can always join the Discord server, the SOSG Club, or check the video details and community posts. With the unknown, let's dive into it, and if this helps, remember to like and subscribe for more. Your support is much appreciated. Thanks. Since the order changed, first things first, monthly events. That is the story of this month, for which if you want to get all its points across all the 4 seasons, you'll need to 3-star every chapter it has. While for the 2 monthly Rivals events, all you need to do is post a clean lap in each, so that is no rewind and no crashing is allowed. Then there's this weekly Forzathon challenge, all-around drifter, where you'll get to drive the 2000 Nissan Silvia Spec R. Once you get it and drive it for a few meters, you'll be up to the second chapter, where you must win a street race, being it a blueprint or a standard event. Done with that, you'll be up to the third chapter, where you must earn 5 ultimate drift skills, or even e-drift skills. Maybe. Just in case e-drift skills don't count, I suggest you go off-road, as there you'll drift no matter what you do, as long as you fit some more power on the car as well. As for the last chapter, all you have to do is earn 5 stars at drift zones. So just pick whichever and complete for as many times as you need until you gather the 5 stars. The one at the festival site is by far the shortest. And that's it for another weekly Forzathon challenge. The Forzathon shop has 2 more cars in case you don't own them yet. As for the Super 7 from the first 7 challenges successful completion, all you'll get will be a Diablo SV for free. Regarding the daily challenges, in case you have trouble with any, please use the comment section below or ask over Discord and I'll guide you through. Next, it's time for this week's showcase in stock cars. The trial in the Volvo 850 for Ferrari Maranello. This week I tried it with random players and still managed to win. The only drivatar that we didn't manage to catch was Tristan or William, one in each of the races, but other than that we still had plenty of points in this stock car. Up next is time for this week's EventLab in S1900 Rally Masters. It takes about 3 minutes and a half to complete, and it's that easy since you only ride it solo. So no drivatars to worry about. Once you're done with it, it's time for the PR stunts of this week. Starting with the Rocky Hills speed zone, where you'll need to catch 112.7 km per hour in any 800 car from the 1990s to 2009. So for this one, as well as for the Trailblazer, since the requirements are the same, I used the 2009 Ford Focus RS. And despite not having the best entrance of all, I still managed to get a way higher top speed than required. And then there's the Barranco Trailblazer, where you need to get 32 seconds by the finish line. I used the exact same car, and the only thing I had to worry about was those big rocks at the start. Other than that, towards the end there are plenty of trees, but as long as you have the rewind near, you should have no trouble in completing it with a few seconds to spare. Done with those, it's time for the weekly championships, all 3 of them. First one, Rally Shakedown in B700 2000s Modern Rally, where out of the few options I got the Evo 9. Which of course against the drivatars didn't stand any chance, in only highly skilled that the championship requires and is set to. Having received the free Volvo for the trial, then it's GT1 Legends in 800 1990s retro supercars for a GTR Nissan. Here I decided to use the 911 GT2, but of course you'll be able to use the Berlinetta that you can win from the other championships. Despite having our cars stock, the drive avatars were nowhere to be seen. So, another easy event. And then there's the third and last championship of the Mexico map, racing in the 90s in B700 1990s retro sports cars, for the F355. Here I just used the beautiful and quite well sounding GTR V-Spec. All you need to do in this race is mind the traffic and, more than the traffic, the drive avatars, which are all over the place. Next, it's time for the treasure hunt, which asks you to win a road race in the Ford Puma. Unfortunately for me, it's bugged because I've tried using a blueprint to complete that road race. So whatever you do, don't use blueprints to complete the road race in the Puma, and instead just win a road race against any difficulty from the map, which needs to be a road race event, so blue. Similar to this one. Once you do it, if it's not bugged for you as well, then the treasure chest will appear down the runway, on the bottom of the map. And unfortunately for those that have it bugged, I didn't have a way or didn't found a way yet to unlock it. Once you're done with that, either bugged or not, it's time for the photo challenge, where you'll need to get the 97 GTO right under the arc, if you want it to count, as otherwise you'll get an X for the second checkbox. And lastly, there's the Eliminator, where all you need is to finish 30th or lower, so better, in order to mark it as gold and get the points. Additionally, for those that have the Hot Wheels expansion, there's the Rockslide Drift Zone, where you need to gather 180k points in 800 car from the 1990s to 2009. So do make sure you choose the right class as well as the right year of the car if you want it to count. And then even with a really poor run, you should have really no issue in getting the points. I didn't even bother to switch to manual transmission for this one, despite that would help a lot. And lastly, the See Saloon Championship in B700 Retro Saloons, where I got to use the RS2 Avant and took about 25 seconds to pass all the drive avatars. But I reckon any other car would do just the same because the game just got way too easy for everyone. And with that, we sum up the winter of the new Series 11 seasonal playlist. Thanks to everyone that managed to join tonight, it has been a pleasure as always. If this helps, make sure to like and subscribe for more, your support is much appreciated. Thanks. See you on Thursday, Friday with the next completion summary for the Series 11 spring season, and the last one, along with its new additions to the game and the weekly open lobby stream for the trial and other events, most probably on Saturday evening. But do check the community posts for possible updates. But until then, thanks for watching and have fun racing.